Alright guys, today this is still Learning website. Welcome to my channel. Now today I'll be looking into arithmetic progression and how to solve some little question on it. Now the question we have on the board here said, find the sum of all the numbers between 0 and 207 which are exactly divisible by 3. Now when we said find the number between a 0, okay, and what, 207. This is 207. Now we're actually talking about finding, and they said that is divisible by what, 3. So now when we have this, now there are just some easy things I want to show you, some easy tricks to this kind of questions. Now we said that once you are given that a number that are exactly divisible by 3, now when you hear divisible by 3, that is to say the first number should be what, 3. In this case the first term is always what, 3. Now once you get the first term to be 3, and you know that after 3 the next number should be 6 and then followed by 9, that is number that is divisible by 3. So it's another trick to know that your common difference should also be what, 3. So in this sort of questions, once you're given this kind of question to solve, know it that your first term, your a is going to be 3 and your common difference is going to be 3. If you are given divisible by maybe let's say 4 here, then your a is going to be 4 and your common difference is going to be 4. So that's just a simple trick there. Now let's look at this. Now we're given the question to say find the sum, okay, numbers between 0 and 207 which are exactly divisible by 3. Now there is what we call, there is this formula we have in arithmetic progression, S of n formula. We have it to be, this is the first one, a plus open bracket, this is n minus 1 close bracket d. Okay, this is the first formula we have of S of n, and we have the next one, that is Sn. We have it to be n over 2 open bracket 2a plus open bracket n minus 1 close bracket what, d. So this is the second formula. So now looking at the terms, now we don't have a number of terms up here in the question, so we're not going to make use of this formula here. So this formula is hereby not needful. We're not going to use this formula, so we're going to head straight to use the first formula for the sum, that is this formula here. So how do we substitute now? We already have our first term is this, our common difference is this, and then the last term now we're given that is 207. So now let's replace it. So here we have it to be what, 3 plus open bracket, and we don't know our n, so it's n minus 1, and then we have what, 3 as a common difference is now equal to what, 207. That is the last term. So from here we'll do little multiplication. Let's have this out. Let's solve it first. This now 3 times n here gives us what, 3n. Meanwhile 3 times minus 1 gives us what, minus what, 3 is equal to 207. So this is exactly what we should have. Now from this point, the only thing now is to cancel out 3. We have this, we got 3n is equal to 207. So this n is now equal to 207, okay, divide by 3. If 207 divided by 3, we're going to be left with 45, is it 48.5, something like this. Let's calculate it. Sorry, that is 69, I mean, yes. So we're going to get 69. So having this 69 now, that is telling you that what, this is now the number of terms, okay, this is your n. The n is now the number of terms. So what is this trying to tell us now? Now from here we are to know now that what, we need what, 69 terms. The numbers that are divisible by 3 between 0 and what, 207 are just 69 of them, 69 terms. So now it's more like let's stress ourselves a little. You have something like this, let's say, and look at all the if I were to type all those things now, we'll have it to be like this. So these are all the numbers we had, even were to use, let's say, let's just be adding 3. We're going to have all these numbers, and if we count them, we'll notice that they are all 69 numbers. You understand? But this method is this one is more tougher, and I don't expect this, not expected, but we are to use this type because this one is just the formula, and the formula gives us direct answer. So if we want to count these numbers one after the other, we'll have 69, but here we just need formula and we'll get the 69 words. So now let's look at the next thing. Now we are not just asked to find the n, but the sum now. So let's get the sum. Now the sum of this number now is gotten from this S of n to be this what, n all over 2 open bracket 2a plus, this is what, n minus 1 close bracket d, then close the bracket. Okay, now because we have our s of our n now, this is the number of terms given now. We have gotten it. So now we have our number of terms is what, 69. So we have this s of 69. S of 69 is now equal to 69 divided by 2, open bracket. This is now 2 multiplied by our a. We have our a to be what, 3. So our a here is what, 3, close bracket. This is plus, open bracket. This is our n is 69. 69 minus 1, then our d is what, the same 3. Okay, now if we simplify this, we notice that if we have 69 divided by 2, we're going to be having 34.5 here. That is 34.5. We multiply it into this, 3 times 2 is 6, plus into this 68 now, then multiply by what, 3. We close the final bracket. Okay, so here now, this is our s of 69 is now equal to, now if we simplify this over here, our final answer is going to be 7245, right? This is 7245. So this 7245 is more like, because we're talking about sum of all those numbers there, it's more like, let's have this number here. So it's more like adding up a total of this number here. This is the number, all these numbers we have here in the first place. So now if we were to add this number, now let's use calculator and work this out. Let's see. Now let's work this out with calculator and see which one gives us the easier way out. Let's know which one gives us the easier way out. Now let's add up all these numbers here. Now let's add it here. Now these are all the numbers adding up. Now, and then the final answer is going to be what, 7245, as we have it over here. So now if you look at it now, you notice that which one is now the easier method? Is it to add all these things until you get to the final one that is 69 numbers, or to just use the formula? Now when you look at it very well, you notice that formula gives us what, the exact thing we look for in shortest time, and we solve it and get our answer correctly. So thanks for watching this video. This Action Learning website. Do feel free to subscribe. Thank you.